Ba, 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 ba. All right. What's up, people? Let me try to turn on my beat. That's right. Turn on my beat so I can go in on niggas. Niggas and bitches. That's all any of y'all are. Bunch of riffraff trash hanging on to a platform that ain't shit called YouTube. YouTube is a joke. Okay? Literally, my income went down $10. $10 my income went down when I get tons of fucking views. How that makes sense? My channel looked like a millionaire as far as views. Like, I got paid like $108, and then since then I'm like nearing like 100 for the next one. That's like embarrassing, bro. Like, and not on me, not on my part. That's embarrassing that's embarrassing for YouTube, for a company that is this much of a joke. You actually got fools on here like Coach Tagline trying to talk way above their head like they doing anything, like they making any fucking money. I told y'all from day one, I never ever go against my position. Ever. You can't make no money on YouTube, bro. YouTube is for suckers. Real talk. Real niggas make real money in every other place other than YouTube. All my money, right? Like I told you, you got the videos to prove everything. That's the only thing it's good for is documenting evidence. Okay? Of the facts. So, like I told you, if you look at the videos, you'll see how like I was at like, hi honey, I love you, I got you. So you can see how I was like at 12 grand, right? When I had made my move, my original move, I was like at like 12 G's, right? So like I cooked every day basically. I negotiated with them because this is what I do. I literally just got on the street. I didn't have that much money, right? Because I came out of Minneapolis. I was in the shelter in Minneapolis. People know about this, right? Because like they think they know everything, right? Because all they do is keep looking for information on me, but they really don't know anything. Like they don't know anything about what I went through in Minneapolis. Like that's a pretty big deal to say, like, you know, like I lived in a shelter, like in Minneapolis. Like Minneapolis is one of the most dangerous cities in America. And all of them fuck with me heavy. Pretty much everyone liked me. It was just the same thing. One dude started hating because I was making more money than the staff there. I was getting paid $18 an hour. That's what y'all don't want to talk about. That's why I was talking what I was talking, because it was real. It was happening. Like I was making good money again, where I was able to invest, you know, but like I wasn't happy, man. I just wasn't. Like I wasn't happy in Minneapolis at all, really. There were times, but I mean, one part of it was like missing Jennifer, to be honest. And you know what I mean? Then I went over to Green Bay, and you know, we already know that story, right? And I mean, it all worked out for me. You know, it was a good story, the way that everything went. But yeah, I went over to Green Bay. Then I went back to Minneapolis, I believe, and then I took off from Minneapolis because of that bullshit. There was just one nigger, as usual. It's always got to be the monkeys. One of them started fucking hating, right? And see, this is my problem, and this is my issue, and this is what y'all are gonna understand. Like, I'm living my life, right? So I'm doing me. I've made every correct decision. I can put any decision I've made on the table, and we can discuss it with anyone, and I can prove factually that my decisions are the right decisions, right? So these people, like I said, they poisoned me, burnt me through my stomach and abdomen, like attacked me for years. They wanted to build an environment of hate around me and constant harassment, right? So, like, what is that? Like, who does things like that? Cowards. Okay? Delusional, mentally ill cowards at that. And that's the reason why, like, I already put a stop to all that bullshit. I'm not about to let it ever start again. That's the thing. So, like, that's why people, of course, they're not going to understand, like, nah, I'm not going to let nobody get a word in edgewise with me. You ain't going to tell me nothing, all right? You're going to shut the fuck up, keep your distance, and that's it. Because I'm doing me. I'm busy. It's just like the reading said with the Brittany the Intuitive Cosmic Wifey. She said, like, you're on some shit like I'm busy as fuck and I wish the bitch would. That's what the reading said. You know, I wish the nigga would. You feel me? Like I said, she hits it right on the head every time. So the point is, I said, I don't got time for your bullshit. I don't got time for no fuck shit. I'm doing big things regardless of what anybody has to say or thinks about me or thinks they know. Y'all don't know nothing about me. Nothing. I have other sources of income, all right, like literally waiting for me at some point here that I'm already lining up. Okay. Y'all don't get it, man. I honestly don't think you ever will. You know, I'm a pretty complex individual, you know, if you want to be real, when I really look at the whole spectrum of shit. You know, but that's my thing, man. You know, like YouTube is one thing, right? Reality is another, you know, and in reality, I will always be king. Feel me? So, I mean, I don't know. YouTube is just stupid. You know, YouTube is stupid because people won't bring the energy onto YouTube. So they're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know, like if we came on YouTube and everyone did what you're supposed to do on YouTube and left it there, that'd be cool. Like, bring your energy on YouTube. That's where we're at. We're at YouTube. These people got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You feel me? Because, like I said, they're all pussies. So they want to go real life. Like, dude, it's not even an option with people. Ain't nobody gonna play that shit. This is gay ass YouTube. It's just an app, bro. There's nothing you can do. You know, you don't like people? Okay, cool. Grow some balls, right? And stand up and confront them and tell them that. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, people who've shown every single time for years that they're cowards, I don't understand how someone like that would even run their mouth or think that they have a voice. That's the part I don't get. Like, every narcissist is lost to me. They always will. Okay? So, I mean, you just got to be realistic with yourself, man. You know, like I said, all I've done is say the facts here. Anyone's welcome to come talk. But they don't. They just come and literally, like, make a bunch of noise and harass, because that's what cowards do. When they can't hang with you on a panel and they can't fuck with these hot facts I'm kicking, right? They turn to harassment. Feel me? People do not want to piss me off today. It's ridiculous, man. So, like I said, I mean, that's pretty much my only objective here is being real, kicking real shit, and representing a real cause, right? And that's it. Other than that, I could really give a fuck. You feel me? So, like I said, I mean, I'm going to go over it one more time. Y'all know who Nutword TV is, some of you, right? Because I've talked about some of these clowns, right? So, basically, like, how do I explain it? I mean, I told you the truth about Nutty, how he can't build a scooter store, right? Like he never will, never could, right? So I mean, it's irrelevant. So I mean, he wanted to build a scooter store, right? And then he couldn't, right? So I mean, who is building a scooter store? Realistically, like there's nothing they can do. Anyone, they can't stop me from anything that I'm building. They can't. There's nothing. Like that's what I'm saying is people don't understand. Like it doesn't matter what you do, who you call, who you complain to, who you want and bitch because your butt hurts. Like no matter what you do, at the end of the day, I'm in charge of all my own shit. Okay? And that's a big problem for these people because once I'm in charge, it's a wrap. You know, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna keep winning. So, like I said, like everything is privatized, everything is independent, everything is real talk, real business, real capital, real money, right? So, like, I can't lose. I can't lose, nigga. I already won. That's what they don't understand is like, I don't understand why people are so acting so upbeat in the chat all the time, like they're doing something. Like, those are people who are literally mentally ill. They have no business being on this program. They can't offer us anything real. You know, like, you know, if you had a way to say anything that you were saying, that'd be one thing. You know, I would hear you out and listen, but you don't. So when you don't have a fucking leg to stand on, you end up sounding stupid as fuck, which is all y'all do. Because they'll talk in outer space before they accept the basic reality that we all live in and occupy. Because in that reality, I'm me, and for some reason they can't deal with me being myself. Okay? So, again, Network TV wanted to build a scooter store. A lot of you forget about this. A lot of you are unaware of this. A lot of you don't know this. Okay? He wanted to build a scooter store. He keeps getting online periodically. He'll erase all his lies. He's a pussy ass bitch. He acts the same way on YouTube he acts in real life. No balls. And this is what they think. YouTube programs people to be cowards. Social media is responsible for a lot of this, but these people were cowards already. Like, I wanted all the cowards to come out and expose themselves. Now I know who you are. You did me a favor. You feel me? That's all I need. So, like I said, all that other bullshit, I'm not in any defensive position. I'm not going to wash my mouth. I'm not going to take a shit from anyone. You feel me? And like I said, I am doing the real thing. There is no doubt about it. I am building my own independent scooter store, right? And that is the whole point of why people have got to do their job. Because this is what I do. I put up capital and money and I pay for product. So if a business was smart, right, they would maintain good relations with me, right? See what I'm saying? These businesses are petty and dumb and failing. They can't make no money. And then they wonder why. Because you treat your customers like dog shit. Especially your best customers. You understand? Who actually spend heavy dollar, right? And put real money down for your bullshit. Right? That ain't even top of the line in the first place. It's nowhere near. Right? So they don't get like I'm gonna be creating some different avenues and different plugs to get product. So what y'all don't get to get my product for what I'm doing, right? So everything's set up, everything is protected, everything is privatized, everything is good, right? And they wondering like how after all this shit we did, right? All these antics, how is the dude even still standing? You know? And remember, I'm having huge physical issues. Like my chest is being blocked off, my diaphragm, like my lung on the left side. Like it'll be hard to breathe like all the time. I have a lot of issues internally because I was targeted and burnt through my stomach and abdomen. I should have been up out of here then. It's been years and I'm still here. So that should tell you something, okay? Because if I didn't have that problem, I mean, imagine how much more I could do. Because you still see me doing everything, and I haven't even been able to breathe the past couple of years, literally. So, like, I'm a boss, I'm an animal. So, like I said, my one scooter that's already paid for, right? More than enough, more than I should have ever had to pay for it, right? They gonna give me that, right? They have to give me my scooter because that's the point, is that I own it. It's my product. So that was the point, is that I was going to purchase a lot more product from them, right? And now I'm not. Like, is that a smart business move? Anyone tell me? How is that running a business correctly? So everything I say has a lot of truth to it, right? Like, they're not understanding. I'm not just a guy who I buy one thing. I'm like my own independent business. Like, you were basically like, you are going to be able to be like a, you feel me? That's what people don't get. So, and then, you know, people will sit there and run around and act like, you know, there's rules that exist that don't exist. You understand what I'm saying? When there's actually not, because that's the point, is that any product that any company sells, right, you can legally turn around and resell like 99% of that shit, like they do with clothes, right? So I'm able to purchase my product, and if I want, I can sell it at a higher price. That's what y'all don't get, right? I can take it other places where they don't have it. There's a lot of options for me because I'm not limited. You see, and that's the thing, is that people are operating from a poverty lack mindset and a limited perspective, and they want to give you limitations like they have. Literally, it's like a bunch of stubby arm people being like wanting to make me a stubby arm person. That's all. That's all it is. That's why it's a bunch of mentally ill retards that live off government checks on this platform that hate themselves, right? And that's all it is. And the way you feel about you, you're going to keep that shit to yourself. Nope. You're not going to start running your mouth to me. Ever. I'm not putting up with it. Right? And what you put up with and tolerate is what people will do to you. If you listen to my message, there's always nothing but truth in it and relevancy. I'm always the most relevant public figure to date, right? At any point. I don't have to do these fake UFC standoffs, MMA standoffs, whatever. I don't have to do that because it's pointless and dumb because none of them can fight. See, that's the thing. Like, when I went to the weigh-ins, I literally wouldn't even want to show up. I'd be like, do I have to come? And if they were like, yeah, I'd just get up there. I'd literally get on the mic and tell them, yo, miss me with all that bullshit, homie. I'm not trying to stare at no man. Nah, miss me with all that bullshit. Do your weigh-in, pussy, and let's get it. Real talk. I'll change the whole game when I get in the boxing league. Because everything I do is going to be revolutionary. They're going to be like, who is this fucking guy? Why is he so confident? Like, oh, this is what I do. I invented fighting. Literally. I am the man that invented fighting. I was fighting before any of you. Conor McGregor, all those people, they don't even exist. I was fighting before any of them ever existed. Literally, even if you're older than me, there was no such thing as being a fighter until I came around. I'm going to say this again. When I dropped my few fighting videos that everyone tried to keep me from getting my footage, the whole internet went crazy and started trying to copy me. I had channels with over 2,000 subs and knew that they were playing with the numbers they would show me. So I'm a lot bigger than people want to give me credit for. The difference is I won't sell out. That's why they're pissed off, because the Illuminati doesn't run anything. And I'm a reminder of that, because they couldn't force me to sell out. They couldn't extort me, right? They couldn't make me do anything, because I'm above them on the pecking order, way above them. People will still get online on this platform and say out their greasy ass lying lips that there are people who run the world. You are so misinformed, people like Mike Shaha. This is why you sound dumb, because you don't put your stances on a public table to be discussed by anyone else, because you can't back them up, because they're all fallacies. So everything you do every day, hitting your bob, that's just your mama giving you that so you can take your anger out on the bob instead of her, right? Because you beat up your mother, right, Cookie? That's all that is. You're not a fucking grown man at all. You have to babysit all these little niggas, all of them, just like Coach Faglife said. That is true. I mean, but he has to be babysat too. So, like I said, nothing they say, it doesn't exist. None of it. So again, when you say that, there's people who control the world. No, there's not. I already established these facts. You need to catch up, bro. I've created a revolution. For real, I'm the only true revolutionary. I'm not an armchair revolutionary. I'm a true revolutionary. I have done so much with these hands and this mind. It is unbelievable. So for someone to be that insulting and then think it's all good and they just gonna get away with it. Nah, ain't nobody getting away with shit. Just like the reading said. Nah, y'all is all just being disrespectful. You're a walking fucking insult to me. That's all you'll ever do. There is no group of people who control the world. I control the world. Okay? Spirits are who they're talking about that are the Illuminati and shit. Why do you wait for me to go and then try to rent me over the bitch? Fucking dumbass bitch. Fuck out my face. Give you all the time in the world to go, bitch. You're just sitting there. They're dumb as fuck. All of them. I'm telling you, they're dumb as fuck. And they have no regard for anyone. And then they find out, oh, this dude ain't playing, right? Then they puss out and try to play victim. That's everyday shit. That's the world you live in. A bunch of dummies, right? That's why when I come around, I'm a wave. I'm a wave of truth. I'm a wave of justice. I'm a wave of vengeance. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you think you work for. I don't care about your bitch-ass companies that are all failing. Every corporate structure, every gang, all y'all are some bitches and you can suck it. Is that clear? I run this world. This is my world. The rest of you are fucking peons. You're not anywhere near me. Okay? In your wildest dreams, you could ever imagine a nigga like me. So I'm going to say this again. There's another fucking faggot. Black truck again, same shit. Another fucking queer. Right? Hey, maybe it's the same queer. Remember I was talking about a black truck? Right. See, y'all don't even understand that. I pay attention when it's the same vehicles. I'm not dumb. I'll be keeping it documented. I know what y'all on. You're all pussies. Feel me? So, like I said, goddamn, that's 3 black trucks. So there's a lot of black trucks. Anyway, my point is, people have got to wake the fuck up. Okay? There's no group of people that run the world. Spirits are what you're referring to. The spirits are who done everything, not people. Right? People don't run shit. The Rockefellers run they fucking mouth. Okay? All those people, the Rothschilds, they do not run the world, bro. Okay? Katy Perry does not run the world. She's a lizard. Yes, an actual lizard. You have a lizard on stage performing for you. That is the world you live in. They have taken every rapper, literally slaughtered them, and replaced them with lizard clones. This is how dumb y'all are. But you think you humans are going to tell me something? You're pathetic, man. You're that easy to fool? I'm not. I know Gucci Mane got cloned. There was witnesses in prison when they took him out. It was in the paper. So you don't do your research. So when you're unawoken, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know what's going on, because in order to be truly awoken, you have to go through a fucking tragedy, which you're not prepared to go through. So keep my name out your fucking mouth and quit trying to copy me. All you fools, you don't know what you're talking about. I'll talk about the facts any day, man. Okay? Cowards can't do shit with me. Y'all really fucked up and went about shit the wrong way, and you wasted your time on the chessboard. Now it's my turn. Now it's my turn, and every move I make is effective, and then it's checkmate, bitch. For everyone, though. Not just one individual, everyone. I come for everyone. I get at everybody. Feel me? Anyone who wronged me, I come back. Feel me? We let nothing go. Right, basically, nigga. Alright? The cash is thing quickly becoming a war, crying out around the world, even the tribes are chanting. That's a fact, nigga. It's a fact, nigga. This shit already been a war, and we already winning. Them bitches lose horrifically, right? Like I said, we don't get on here on these waves and be dumb like that. You feel me? Nah, we do shit the right way, nigga. Yeah, y'all want to be mob? You want to be mob-oriented, fool? You listen to me. You want to learn how to really move? You listen to me, boy. Other than that, you ain't talking about no street shit. I know that, nigga. Not without talking about me. You ain't talking about the truth, faggot. Y'all bitches are pussy. Y'all never had anyone. You think nobody got the balls? I do. You feel me? That's the difference. So let me see. Y'all not entitled to Tyree in my life. Also, it's not our fault you all emotionally dependent and emotionally in their feelings over words on YouTube. That's a fact. There's nothing to be emotional about. I mean, everybody's just wrong and been proven wrong. So, they don't have a position. So, like I said, I mean, they can run their mouth all fucking day, but it's irrelevant because they don't have any position or stance that they can stand on. They don't have a way to stand on. So, I mean, they're going to have to fucking change that and figure it out. You know what I mean? Because there's a big difference between me and most normal people. I don't turn the gangster shit off. I'm like one of them great street gangsters when I come around, and I'm just being realistic with you. Give me a minute. uh, and she was yelling at her kid. She called her kid a puta. She didn't give a fuck. Literally. So see, it's not me who's out of line, you know? It's not me. And see, like, I don't trip on people and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, words is words, man. Like, you know, people say all sorts of shit, man. I never really, I don't take words personally if it's from people who, like, I know, you know? Now, if it's just strangers, then yeah, I don't tolerate any disrespect. I think everyone should be like that. And I think if you're not like that, there's something wrong with you. So, like I was saying, let's get back on topic. I mean, long story short, people are just full of shit. You know? Like I told you, I'm the man who educated the public the last 15 to 20 years. So there's nothing funny about anything. So that's why I don't be understanding these fools, because they just keep running their mouth like they really want it or something. Like, clearly no one wants it. That's been proven. Like, that's been actually factually proven. Nobody wants it with me. So miss me with that bullshit, bro. Like, real talk. You know what I mean? Like, if your hands are ever touching a keyboard, use the pussy. You know, because I'm easy to find. Like, everyone can come see me for real. Like, anyone who has an issue, I'm a public figure. I made myself readily available to the public the past, like, 15 to 20 years. Feel me? I don't play. So, like I said, there's no people that run the world. If anyone's run the world, it's me. I made and spent more money than your entire government. That's an actual fact. You understand? And these people are mad at me because they just hate me. They hate me because they ain't me. And they want to find a way to fuck me over, and they can't. That's all they're all looking for, all of them. And it'll be new people too. They're all looking for a way that they can try to fuck me over, trying to get in my business, but my business don't concern them. You understand? My business is my business. It'll never change because you say something. All right? You can suck dick. Like I said, it's all narcissists. That's all you deal with is people who they have no power, okay, in their own life. So because they have no power, they try to exercise the little bit of power that they can try to exercise over you. It's all miserable people, man. Okay? So I'm going to say it again. Nutty, nut fuck, nutwad, you need to leave YouTube. All right? I have been trying to flag you. That's right. I want you off of YouTube. The rest of you, if I want you off YouTube, I'm going to try to get you off YouTube. Anyone who really supports me, like Ace, you should be flagging all their channels. All of them. You already know who they are. Flag them down. Take their channels down. They got no business being on this platform. A lot of them end up disappearing anyway. If you notice, the conversation is pretty fucking moot now. They don't have anything to talk about. And I talk about everything that's relevant and upbeat and is life. These people will stop all life if you allow them to. I assure you. They do not know how to live in love. They do not know how to live, period. They do not know how to let people live or be happy. All those types of people, narcs, they turn into serial you-know-whats. Every single one of them. Okay? Because they're completely nuts. They hate human life. You feel me? They hate human life. You feel me? I just had somebody right now say Batman. Motherfuckers, they do not stop. That's hilarious. They love you, boy. I'm not even dressed now. I'm not even in my suit, nigga. They love you, boy. They recognize me. This shit crazy, son. They love you, boy. Real talk. motherfucker said Batman and waved at me. I'm not even in Batman gear. I'm handling my business right now. I'm trying to take care of shit today. I got to move shit around, pick shit up. Like, holy shit, that is crazy. That is absolutely fucking crazy. I swear on everything. All I heard was Batman. They love me. You feel me? So, I mean, how much cooler do we get? How much realer do we get? You got a dude that's really the real Batman in real life, and you got people just recognizing me. Like, my identity's fucked. You know? That shit is crazy, son. It's crazy. You know, this is fame, man. This is fame. That's why they mad. Fame can't be turned into a negative for me. Fame is just fame. You know? So, like I said, I mean, Nutward, you said you were going to build a scooter store. You never did. You never did. But me, one scooter of mine is worth way more and way better than any of your products. Quit lying on your dick and trying to lie about prices. Dude, that shit is trash. Them trikes is trash. You know? Now, I wouldn't mind having one, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind getting one for cheap as fuck. But that shit ain't worth no more than maybe what? I'll give you $200 max. Easy max. I mean, it ain't worth no more than that. Honestly. I know, because I'm in the game. See, that's what people, if they make me laugh. They make me laugh. Because everything they see is in a jaded perspective. You understand? It's in a jaded perspective. Said Lady Gaga, trying to read, I can't with the sun. Yeah, all of them. They're all actual lizards, and these humans are pathetic and don't wake up and don't know how to listen. That's why I hate human beings. I do. I had nothing but love for humanity. I'm the man who defended it this entire time. I can't stand y'all now. I can't stand you. I'm not even trying to defend you. I'm really not. I'm not. I want to defend the innocent. I want to defend the right people. Yes, you know, I love human beings. Don't get me wrong, but man, a lot of you, I don't give a fuck, man. You know, I look at it like, you know, people get what they deserve, bro. Real talk. You know, that's what I pay attention to. You know, they laughed in class when I said that when I was in college. You know, my teacher laughed. He said, he would ask me how I feel. Like he really liked me because he knew I was really intelligent, and he would actually listen. Like he wanted to hear what I had to say, which was just amazing to me. It was awesome. It was a great experience. He was one of my favorite teachers. He retired. I think his name was like William Harris. He taught at UTB. Older man. The other guy was Markley, something Markley. He was a teacher at UTB. I think he was like a substitute, and he would claim that he was like an assassin in Russia and shit like that. And I think I was one of the few that actually believed a lot of what he was saying. A lot of what he was saying made sense. And he was talking about like ninja type shit and learning how to like go through walls, how to walk through walls. I'm not kidding. So, I mean, if he was completely full of shit, let me tell you this. How did he teach me how to make your subconscious more powerful? He's the man who taught me that. No one else. He's the only person that they would talk shit about him too, I think, and call him crazy. He's the only one that taught me that shit, and what he taught me works 100%. You can gain more power in this world and in the dream world, in the next, through your subconscious, and he taught me how to do it. And it's a very simplistic thing that you do. It scares me. That's why I don't really do it anymore. But it kind of happens naturally enough for me. But you start to lose grip on what's what. That's why I try to stray away from it. But you start to lose grip on which reality is real and which you want to be in. You know, where you start nodding off towards the dream version, which
I mean, it would be common sense if you do that completely where you would, go. But yeah, I thought it was really interesting shit. He was a pretty intelligent dude, so I would listen. I always listen. Whenever my creator puts someone in front of me, I listen. I don't cut people off. I let everyone speak. That's why it's insane, because I just don't put up with little bitches. Like, there's no way you could talk while I'm talking and want to hear what I have to say or be listening to me. If you don't have any respect, yeah, you're going to get stunned. You're going to get stunned. You're going to find out who you're talking to real quick. You feel me? Because you're not even listening. You cannot hear me if you're talking. I always let everyone talk. It's other people that don't want to let me speak, and then it'd be crazy because they always do the role reversal. So they'll literally say that, like, can I talk now? You're the one not letting me speak. See, you think your delusion actually works, but it doesn't. That's why you all are failing and your businesses are failing, numbnuts. So who's laughing? Let me give them a big laugh. Hold on. Motherfucker, you failed. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Feel me? Can't be serious. Then another transsexual, of course, a lot of them are probably, yeah. Just like Michelle Obama, I've seen all the pics of a huge bulge in her dress. Yeah, I remember that. Michelle has a huge 10-inch strong back. That's disgusting. I believe it. She looks like a man. It's not a she, clearly. Obama is gay. That's how big the deception is. You got to ask yourself, are those really their kids? You feel me? You got to really ask yourself, are those really their kids? I don't believe so. And if they are, who's really the mother? You got to really ask yourself. Obama is a traitor of this country. His real name is Barry Soetoro. He's from Hawaii or some shit. He's not from here. He's a traitor. He's a terrorist. Literally, yes. Yeah, your fucking president, 9 times out of 10, is a terrorist. That's the country we live in. How do you think these people are doing acts of domestic terrorism? Who's sponsoring it? Huh, nigga? What? So, Biden's a pedophile, and that's the president, and then all this sex trafficking is going on. What do you think I'm trying to put a stop to? Everything Biden does. Matter of fact, that one dude told me that. He said, well, you could go, run to Biden or whoever, I can't stop that. I don't ever run to them for my problem. Like, I'm a real American. Run to Biden for what? See, that's what's funny to me, because y'all have the pecking order fucked up. I'm above the president, bro. By far. I'm good in these streets. I'm good in the hood, nigga. Biden can't come where I'm at. Ever. We make policy. We make diplomatic policy in these streets. We are from here. Not them. What do you mean? It's not Biden you have to worry about, right? It's me. It's not Biden you're talking to. It's me. It's not Biden who's buying product. It's me. Biden is irrelevant. He don't have no money. Nigga. Real talk. And y'all act like, oh, it's so funny what he's saying is so far from reality. Check my bank accounts, nigga. Check my bank statements. That's all I gotta say. Check all my bank statements, add up all the money I've made and spent in the last, I don't know how many years. I've made well over $1 million every single fucking year consecutively for like a decade. Literally. I'm still doing well. So that's the thing. They always talk about where I'm at currently. Where I'm at currently doesn't speak for me. What I've done speaks volumes. What I've done cannot be recreated. And see, the thing is, I'm free. I'm doing it all legally. I've always made my money legal. That's a big deal, bro, because a lot of you, especially you minorities, right, you can't make money legally. Then you try the illegal shit and you can't make money that way either. Then you get locked up for it. And then you whine and cry and complain and bitch and cry like a bitch. Right? But y'all didn't get burnt through your stomach and abdomen like me. See what I'm saying? The world is so unfair. They literally try to take me out, the white man. But the minorities are all fine. They're breathing fine. They weren't targeted and attacked like me. Correct? Okay. That's how unfair the world is that you live in. Don't you ever forget it. Right? We don't need to lie about it. Right? We don't need to lie. We all see what it is. We can see that things are never going to be fair. They never have been. Like I said, man, I'm doing the best I can, bro. You know what I mean? But I've made and spent more money than all you fools combined, including your entire government. I'm not about to listen to nothing y'all got to say. I'm sorry. I'm just not. Because at the end of the day, I realize what life is about to y'all, and it's money. Like 99.9% of the population right now, human beings, every action they do is based off of money. You can make someone move because of money. You can make someone go crazy because of money, but not me. So again, you got to think about the concept and learn. How is it that I make and spend more than y'all, and I have the law of attraction working for me? I talk about money, and then that creates me making money. And I don't even give a fuck about money. See, I don't talk about money because I care about it or I'm greedy. I talk about money because it's what I was taught when I learned everything I studied, that the way to make money is to talk about money. And it works. But if you try it, it won't work for you because you don't know how to do it. It's not as easy as it sounds. There's a way of doing it. Right? Okay, honey, be careful. I love you. So it has to do with the law of attraction. Right? Always. Everything does. I think that's a good question. How can we make the law of attraction work for us? You have to wake up. So I can't really say that it's something you can force or just do because you have to wake up. But I do feel that it is something that you can do. Maybe even force, because I was there at that point before I was awoken. And like I said, when I got awoken, truly, I was hitting the temple with metal. I had to reteach myself how to talk. I was jumped in a club in Atlanta, and I was cheap shotted. I didn't see anything coming. I got hit, and they identified pieces of metal in my temple. Like I said, I had to reteach myself how to talk. I was literally like retarded, basically, like most of you. For real. So, how do you get law of attraction to work for you? Start practicing it. Well, most of it is within talking, within conversation. You have to learn that, you have to maintain humanity, so don't take anything I'm saying wrong, but you have to learn, it's like business. Like the way that I was really making like 50 to 70 bucks every hour at my last business. That's how I had like 12 grand. I only had like maybe 2 or something. Barely jack shit when I came to Austin for Minneapolis. So I made like 10 racks and was paying my hotel cost every single day. Like, that's a lot of money, nigga. That's like fucking more money than Frank Lucas, all legal. How? Because I was able to talk to people so well. I was in the best snobby part of town, and I sold food. And I took my own orders. I ran my own restaurant. Y'all are not listening. So, not talking about you, Ace. You are, but everyone else isn't. And my girlfriend, she's listening. But you gotta learn how to talk to people. You gotta start looking at people on a business level, if you're within business, like their resources. And you gotta get so sick with it, with your mouthpiece game, instead of thinking that your mouthpiece is sick, like that black friend of mine that would say that, and worrying about pussy. You gotta learn how to really talk. Meaning, the minute I open my mouth, I communicate so effectively, I get whatever I want and need. That's why y'all don't get it. Y'all be like, why does he get everything? Like, why does it just come to him? Because I did the work. I did the spiritual work. There's actual spiritual work. Like, you have to get into tarot readings. You have to work on yourself. You don't work on other people. I have, but that's because I'm in a position to, but you got to work on yourself. So as far as law of attraction, it's something. It has to do with being awake. It has to do with like the third eye. I hate saying third eye. I don't like the third eye in its whole entirety. I don't know why. It just creeps me out. I just don't like it. I think but it is real. You know, I don't know why it rubs me the wrong way. Just saying the words gives me a weird icky feeling. Point is, you do have to have that open, okay? And it has to do with being awoke and being at a state of what you call God consciousness. Now, what people don't understand, what I mean by God consciousness, like you gotta understand, like there's been times like I was in Austin, right? I didn't have nothing, like I didn't have no money. I was really homeless. Like, I didn't have much. So I was on some street gangster shit. Like my eyebrow was arched all the time. Like I was really getting it in. Like I was on some street shit. That's why a lot of you, it's hard to relate to me because you've never been in my shoes where you have to provide for yourself and you know, really survive in the world and be tough and strong and go out and get it. So, like I said, I was on some gangster shit for real. God consciousness means like you take in everything around you, like I always do, in a perspective, and you learn how to use it. Throat chakra is very important. Yeah, that's a pretty good take on it. Good comment. Yes, I have to work on my throat chakra a lot. I think it's my weakest one, so I can't really give you advice on that one. But then again, I mean, I guess it's not weak because of my vernacular, but you know what I mean? There's different aspects behind it once you actually delve into it and dive into it. You'll hear everything I'm saying is true. Like, you can go research it. I'm not just talking out my ass. But I mean, if you want to learn how to get on this type of shit, Ace, and company, my advice is start listening to all the videos like I started. Start listening to videos like Binaural Beats. Start listening to videos that teach you how to open the third eye, that teach you the law of attraction. Things will gravitate to you based off your vibration and energy. So you have to do the work necessary. You have to change your vibration. That's what I'm all about, is trying to wake people up on a vibrational scale. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I never would claim to be. I'm not trying to be. My goal is not to be perfect. I think being perfect is the way to not go. That's where I differ from the world. See, it's not that I'm weird. It's not that I'm odd. It's not that I'm ugly and I have no teeth. It's not that I don't take care of myself. Not at all. I do all of those things. It's that people don't like me because I take the tough route. I understand that life is a war. It will never change for me. Even any girl can't change me. They can't be like, oh no, life is just candy and let's just go eat crumpets every day and have a picnic. I'd be like, bitch, fuck you. I'm going to keep warring. I'm a gangster. This is what I was born to do. I'm sorry. So if you can't deal with that, there's the door. Because it's not who I am. And I cannot change who I am. I'm not going to. So, like I said, I think a lot of it you learn through experience. I think experience is the best teacher. The lizard, that's hilarious. You're hilarious, bro. The lizard has ass and tits, but you're out of control. Out of control you are. Well, point is, you would have little lizard babies. No, I don't know. I mean, I honestly think they're just walking amongst us. I think that they do reproduce, just like lizards. But you can detect the lizards because they move kind of funny. I mean, like, it's a real thing. I believe half these people you think are humans are lizards. I think they're definitely walking amongst us. They're here. They've been here. I don't know if I think this has gone on since the beginning of time. So when you see people like Jay-Z and they talk about he was shape-shifting on a plane, do you really believe that's a lie? I mean, he had to be something different to be used as the tool he's used as. I mean, he's literally an ugly nigger. He's nobody. He's a fucking loser. He can't rap. He's a failure. He's horrible at business. He's a complete dumbass. Has nothing to do with that. But again, think about it. What would a lizard be? If a lizard is trying to outsmart humanity, but isn't very smart, then they have to use disguises like Obama, because I believe Obama is Osama bin Laden. Yes, 100%, same guy. That's the deception. Okay? If you wanted to calcify your pineal gland, you use tamarind and cilantro, Cashless Bane. I haven't done it in a long time. Thank you for reminding me. I need to do that when I have a chance. Tamarind and cilantro. That's a jewel right there. So I shouldn't even give that to you for free, but I am. I'm not scared. I like to share knowledge. So tamarind and cilantro. You know, and I got to try it. Thank you for reminding me. Other than that, if you want to really, I can't put out all the secrets, man. You know, this is the thing is, you know, you have people like Mike Saha trying to copy my rhetoric. Oh, I know what the occult knows. No, you don't. You don't know any of it. I haven't heard any of it. Like, you're way behind, bro, just copying things you've heard me say. What I say is only like half of what I know. I know a lot more, bro. I know a lot more than you. You know, think about it. That's why we're not on an even playing field anyways every day. Even though you want to tell yourself like, oh, he's down and out. I'm not. I'm doing way better than you, bitch nigga. Cracker. The sweetest bitch. You know? You're not smart, bro. You're just copying whatever I say. Like, words talk to sheep, see? You have to have meaning and truth behind the words that you're saying, right? So that's all I can say, man. You know, you have to study it on your own and find out. I can't teach you everything, but you've got to delve into law of attraction and understanding how it works in God consciousness. God consciousness is a real thing. When you get to God consciousness, at least on a knowledge perspective, this is why I think they burnt me through my stomach and abdomen so I can die, which I might. And, you know, I'm sad to say that, but I can. I'm having trouble breathing every day. But my point to you is, for you people who have that chance and didn't get targeted like I did by this actual world that's a demonic prison, it is definitely the den of Satan. And none of us are going to make it out like they said. You know? So I figure make as much noise while you can, right? And be like that cat that's in the cage. There's two cats. One cat's in the cage, and the cat's just sitting there docile, comfortable with its state of bullshit. The other cat is doing everything it can to get out of the cage, and that's me. I don't like this world. I don't like this reality. I want to change it, and that's what I try to do every day. I break out the fucking cage they got me in. Meow, bitch. Yeah, I believe it. So the point is, you have to change your vibration. Number one thing is fear. You got to get rid of fear. You got to start living in a vibration of love. And like I said, that is foolproof as to why they would try to take me out over and over again. They've been trying to literally take me out my entire life. They have to take me out because if not, I'll enlighten the whole world. And they don't want the whole world to wake up. I don't believe that anyone could get to my level or would be at my level. I really truly don't. But they would be able to wake up and make a stand against this government. And they don't want that because this government is evil and it's run by the reptilians. All that shit is real. When they talk about the gray aliens, I believe that's real. I think there's 3 grays that control the world and control probably all of space. Them fuckers know how to time warp. They can show up on me in a millisecond, faster than that. They can travel from one point in the universe to the other in less than a millisecond. You don't want to fuck with something like that. But me, I got balls because my life and everything, my fate is in my creator's hands. That's why I'm not afraid of the dark. That's why I embrace Batman so much and going anywhere at nighttime by myself, because I'm not scared. I'm not. I feel like I'm the monster. I'm the scary thing. You know? The Greys are extremely intelligent. All right? I do believe that there's some truth to that. I believe there is actual gray aliens. Okay? So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if they are who God is, you know, and why they would be so against us or trying to use us as an experiment, or if they are all against us, because they're supposed to be angels and aliens that are on our side. like the Pleiadians and shit like that. I believe in all that. So it's just stuff you have to dive into, man. It goes really deep, and that's why it's so interesting to me and why I enjoy discussing it. So I appreciate it today and why I keep looking into it. Y'all are going to make me watch more videos on it because I'm always learning, you know, even though I know a lot. I know more than probably most of the human population. I think anybody, but I still want to learn more. It's not about what you know, it's about how you learn it. You feel me? I'm glad you caught that, Troll. I'm glad you caught that. You're only saying that because I said that to Jenny. Yes, I 100% did that. I did take Tyra's channel name. However, my name is not that gay shit. You're talking about you. Yep. Tyra's channel name is mine. Not only did I do that, I told you the white man runs everything. I took his channel down. I'm an asshole. I flagged his channel down, and then I made his channel mine. I'm a mean old white man, a mean slave master. Told you, can't stand them. They get on my nerves. So I just handle them real quick. Like, listen here, slave. Look here, boy. You're gonna know who's in charge. Motherfucker. Yeah, took his shit. Took him down just like I took Tommy, gay-ass sodomizer. Took him off the internet. I royally fucked Tommy, metaphorically speaking. He's gay, so I probably should be careful saying that. He might want that. He's a weirdo. No, I haven't been abducted, Cashless Pain. I'm going to get going for now, but I appreciate all of you. All right? Please show some support. Please donate and hit the Cash App. All right? You're an artist, honey. You're an artist. Mike Saha is the only artistic retard. You're not. You're very smart. All right. I love you. All right. I'll talk to you right now. I'll message you. All right. Thank you, Cashless Bane. Ace, please comment every time and keep asking questions. I really appreciate it. It really helps the content. All right. Thank you all. Please show some support. Hit the Cash App. All right. So that we can rub it in Mike Saha's face and all his talkers. Thank you.